Welcome back, everyone, to episode 13 of the Popcorn Podcast. I'm your host, Tommy Cresta, and today we will be reviewing Dune, my most anticipated movie of the year. Sorry for not having an episode out last week. I did actually break my ankle playing basketball, and I was not able to record the episode. But this week we're going to have a couple movie news, and then we'll get right into our review of Dune. And my co-host for this episode is my friend Ryan, who's been on 2 other episodes so far, and we saw Dune last Friday in IMAX.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was great.
Pretty good. Yeah.
But before we get into Dune, we are going to have 3 topics to talk about. And I think first we're going with Lightyear, which I know the trailer did come out last week, but people still want to hear about it. So, yeah. Ryan, what were your thoughts on the trailer?
I think it looks pretty good. I'm excited to see it. I think Chris Evans is pretty good casting.
He's a beautiful looking dude.
He is.
I know it's animated, but still.
Yeah, but still. I mean, I think if they kept Tim Allen, it would have been a little goofy. But I think it's pretty good. It sounded good, the little bit that we heard in the trailer. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, and I don't really know much about the director, but he has like no movies. He worked on The Incredibles though. He directed Finding Dory. And he was in the arts department for WALL-E and for the Toy Story Tunes show.
Okay.
So he did direct Finding Dory, which was okay.
Yeah, the movie was okay.
I didn't care for it, but I still enjoyed it enough to go see it.
Not as good as Nemo, but
definitely not as good as Nemo. But I was kind of excited with how they're talking about like this is what made Andy want to buy the toy.
Yeah.
So we're watching a movie that Andy's watching.
That Andy had watched in Toy Story. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because that's pretty much showing like this is what made Buzz Lightyear so cool to everyone.
Yeah,
because it's a fake movie instead of a fake world.
Mm-hmm.
It's a filmception.
Toyception. Yeah.
Oh, or Toyception. I guess that works too. But yeah, Chris Evans. I was not very happy when they first announced this. I actually put on my Instagram for the podcast I didn't want this, and this was stupid.
Yeah.
But
I think
now after the trailer, I'm like, okay, look, this might actually be pretty good.
It can work, yeah.
Did you hear the theory that WALL-E is in the same world as this?
No,
because when you're watching the trailer, it has the same coloring and all that.
Oh no, I did.
So then they're like, WALL-E might be in this. I was
WALL-E,
like, connect WALL-E to Toy Story.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
It's the Pixar theory.
It is the Pixar theory, but yeah, I think that's all we have to really say about Lightyear.
Yeah,
just a short. What was it, like a 2-minute?
Yeah, it wasn't very
seconds.
Long. Yeah.
But yeah, moving on from that to something again I was not excited for. That now my excitement's actually went up a little bit.
I'm not. I'm a little less excited.
I'm still not we're talking about Morbius before we really get into it. So when they announced Morbius, like they first said it was happening, I was pretty excited because I do love Morbius, even though he's like a C-level villain.
Yeah,
he always used to scare me in the animated series. Like
really?
Spider-Man shit, like it's terrified me.
Yeah, he's kind of creepy. But...
And I love Jared Leto. Like I think he's a good actor.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
But it's Sony. And I was excited for a dark Morbius, which it seems like we're getting bits of it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it looks like they're trying to do the same thing they did with Venom.
Yeah.
Which is not going to work because Morbius isn't as much of an anti-hero as Venom is.
Yeah, Morbius is just more straight shot villain.
Yeah, there's times where he's like an anti, quote unquote, and he kills bad people, but he's still murdering people.
Yeah, he's murdering people.
But the first trailer came out, I was like, okay, I don't know what I think about this. But then I saw this trailer. My excitement was at like a 10%. Out of 100. Now it's at like a 40.
Okay.
Because that shot of him in full vampire looked just like
that
the
was
comic.
Really cool. Yeah, he looks
But
great.
Then the stupid joke at the end.
Oh yeah, I'm Venom.
Pissed me off. Yeah.
Awful.
I'm Venom. I'm kidding. I'm Dr. Morbius.
Dr. Morbius at your service. It's stupid.
That's so stupid.
It's very dumb.
But I like the whole wondering what universe it's in.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah,
painted
Tobey
on the
Maguire
wall
Spider-Man
with the murder.
Yeah.
So the murder still happened.
I saw people talking about if it's like they're talking about Tom Holland's Spider-Man because he still murdered not Mephisto. Oh man.
Come on, you got it.
Oh no. The guy with the fishbowl head. Jesus,
on.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Oh my god.
Mysterio.
There we go. I got the M right. They're talking about that, but it makes no sense because it's Tobey Maguire. Yeah, I do. Whatever.
But
yeah, but it's just weird thinking about what like universe it's in. because it's got the Tobey Maguire picture, and then Michael Keaton is in it playing Vulture
Yeah,
again.
and then the Venom is mentioned twice.
So that's
And Oscorp was the Amazing Spider-Man
the
Oscorp,
Amazing Spider-Man
and
logo.
it was the Amazing Spider-Man Daily Bugle.
Yeah, it's very strange. I don't
But
know
then
what's going on.
there was this whole theory that I was reading about that would connect everything, because in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, when Harry's going through like the secret thing, and it shows like Dr. Connors and all them, at the end, at the very bottom, it says Dr. Morbius.
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
And then it was what was the other thing? Oh, Eddie Brock left New York because he was outed by an other photographer, and everyone's like, it could be Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, because he eventually becomes that. And Ray finds this lizard from the Amazing Spider-Man 1. His attorney was Eddie Brock's girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Same name and everything.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
But yeah. This trailer had moments that I was like really intrigued, and I was like, okay, this could be really dark. And then they're like, a new hero. I was like, no, make him evil. I just wanted to kill a bunch of people.
I know. I don't know what's gonna go on with that movie.
But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. I'm at like a 40% of excitement. I'm still gonna go see it because I bet you there's a cool after credit scene.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Confirm something. Well, this won't confirm anything. This comes out after Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But quick note. I know I'm adding in another story here. I was just reading about Black Adam, some news coming out of that. Supposedly his kill count's like 40 people in this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I saw cool. 2 in the first 20-second teaser.
Turned the guy to dust.
Yeah,
that's pretty
threw
cool.
The bullet at someone. So, quick little thing. Black Adam. The Rock. Hopefully he raps.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fantastic.
That's how he wins the war in the end. He just has a rap battle like Guardians.
Power. He stays hungry. He devours.
Okay, stop. We are the cringiest podcast on Spotify. But no, yeah, I'm excited for Morbius, excited for Black Adam. But moving on to the final topic before we get into Dune is the Book of Boba Fett released its first teaser trailer. It was 1 minute and 45 seconds.
I'm excited for it. I watched The Mandalorian. He hasn't.
I watched The Mandalorian.
No.
I'm just not a fan of The Mandalorian.
No, you skipped the entire season. You watched the first and last episode.
No, I watched the first 3 episodes, then skipped 4, 5, 6, and then I think I watched from there. Because I think it was 8 episodes?
Whatever. Yeah. 8 episodes.
Yeah, because I watched 7 and 8 with my dad.
Yeah.
And didn't find
you.
Didn't.
No.
Like, it was cool to see. I don't give a shit. If you didn't watch it by now, there's no spoilers. Maybe you should watch TV.
Yeah.
But, Luke showed up, and I said this before we started recording. I felt like it was a cop-out. Like, they were like, okay, we don't know how to make this ending, so we're going to bring Luke back, because no one will be mad if Luke Skywalker shows up.
Well, unless you CGI his face.
Yeah, unless you CGI his face, and it looks like a PS2 video game.
It did not look great.
But Sebastian Stan could have stepped in for one day
awesome.
of work and looks just like him.
That's what I wanted.
But this is probably the most excited I've been for second most excited I've been for like a Star Wars show, because I love Boba Fett.
Yeah,
but let's be real. We all know what the most upcoming Star Wars thing that everyone's excited for is Obi-Wan.
Oh,
everyone knows that's
absolutely.
And supposedly we're getting a trailer for that soon.
Oh, really?
Like a teaser, yeah. Because it's going to be a Disney Media Day.
Oh,
coming up.
That'd be good.
Yeah, because they're done filming and everything.
Nice.
So yeah, hopefully we get something out of that.
Yeah, that show better be good.
That show will be a banger. But maybe this show will be good. I don't know what it is. I think Pedro Pascal's great as the Mandalorian. It's just not my show. I'm not a big fan of the sequels. I think it's wrong. I don't want to hate too much on Star Wars.
Yeah,
it's still my childhood.
Yeah, I love it. I like the original trilogy the best. So I love the show.
Yeah,
I think it really feels like it. Because this is where me and you are going to disagree. I hate the prequels so much.
No, I hate the
They're
first
awful.
2 prequels.
Yeah,
I love
Revenge
of the Sith.
I don't know.
Revenge of the Sith is
love
a
it.
banger.
I don't love it. It's not bad, but it's not great.
Better Rotten Tomato score than any of the sequels, though.
Yeah, but Force Awakens is better than that.
No, it's not.
It's fun.
So is Revenge of the Sith.
No, it's not.
You were the chosen one. Yes, it was. Yeah, exactly.
No.
Everyone, I can't quote a line from The Force Awakens like that with such raw emotion, Oscar-worthy.
Because it's bad.
It's not bad.
It's so bad.
Great writing. It's like the only good writing in the whole prequel franchise.
That's kind of true.
Yeah, it's the only movie that had okay writing.
That's true.
But enough of this argument. We shouldn't be arguing.
Whatever.
This is an episode where we should be excited about doing.
We should.
But now moving on to the main topic of the episode, Dune.
Mm-hmm.
And I think before we fully get into, I think we should start off with what score we think we're gonna give it,
Mm-hmm.
and then once we're done talking about it, we can see if we change each other's
Yeah.
minds on anything.
Mm-hmm.
So out of 100, Ryan, what do you give this?
I walked out of the theater and I said 87. I think I'm going to stick with that. I thought it was really good, but I think, I don't know. I think the sequel, this is the first time I'm ever going to say this, but I think a sequel could genuinely make this movie better. Because the story is just half of a story. Like the movie's great and it ends fine, but it's half of a story. And I think the sequel will help it out a lot. But for now, I'm going to give it an 87.
Okay. So have you seen the once so far? Or have you watched it on HBO Max at all?
The what?
Have you seen it just the one time in IMAX?
Yeah, just the one time.
All right. So I'm still sitting at like a 90, 91.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this movie 4 times now. Once in IMAX, once in a plain movie theater, like base screen, and I watched it on HBO Max twice. And I do say I wish we'd gotten this episode out before the IMAX run started, because I would highly recommend go see it in IMAX. The extra $5 was nothing.
It was
And
so worth it.
It was so worth it. The screen, the sound editing, everything looks amazing. And it is edited a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get too much in that, because if you are going to see it, still go see it in the theaters. I know some people are like, oh, well, if it's not as good, if it's not even as big of a deal seeing on just a plain theater, then I'll watch it on HBO Max. Do not watch this movie on HBO Max.
No, you got to watch
Go
it in
to the movies.
At least watch it in theaters. But if you can see it in IMAX, it is absolutely worth it.
Well, no, it's IMAX runs over.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's only 2 weeks.
Okay, well, you missed out. So
yeah,
that sucks for you.
We saw it the day
You were
before
too lazy.
we saw it the day before it ended.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't on the next day. So
well, you missed out. That's your fault.
Sorry, guys. But did you have a standout character?
I think Duncan Idaho surprised me a lot. Like I knew Jason Momoa was a good actor. I liked him, but I didn't expect him to be so badass. Like that scene, his final scene. This is spoilers, right? Just to be clear.
Okay, yeah. Before we say anything.
Yeah. Before we say anything, if you haven't seen it,
spoiler review.
Yes. If you haven't seen it, turn this off and watch it.
Let's
and come
clarify.
Back.
If you read the topic to the episode, it says doing spoiler review.
Mm-hmm.
But right away, this isn't gonna be like most of my reviews. We're going right into a spoiler thing, because it's kind of hard to talk about this movie without spoiling it.
This movie is a lot.
And I got some backlash before we get started in this review. Me and Matt got some backlash for a review on No Time to Die, because it seemed like we were hating on the movie the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
When we weren't. It's just a lot. I agree with it in this movie as well. I think it's a lot easier to name bad things than it is to name great things.
Yeah, because the whole movie is just good.
Yeah, like there's nothing.
There's nothing.
But it's
bad
easier
about
to point out bad things.
Yes, that's true.
Just like No Time to Die was easier for us to point out things that were wrong with it
than
things that we thought so well. So no, we didn't hate No Time to Die. I gave it I give it 82. I think Matt gave it a 78. We're right around the same score. Dune here, I gave it a 90, and I haven't given a movie a 9. I gave Justice League a 90 actually. Zack Snyder's Justice League, not 2017.
Joss Whedon.
But yeah, I don't want anyone to be like, oh my God, you hated this movie. You gave it a 90%, you liar. No, I love Dune. It's my favorite movie of the year. Yeah. Probably by 4 or 5%, because I haven't done a Last Duel review, but Last Duel is my second favorite movie. But yeah, so I don't want to hear any people commenting saying, oh my God, you hate this movie. You're so mean to Denis, when Denis is literally my favorite director.
He's fantastic.
But moving on from that, my standout character was Rebecca Ferguson as Lady Jessica.
She was great.
She's awesome. Great actress.
Absolutely.
Great character. And I can't wait. So, just a heads up for everyone. This is a 2-part movie, because I know some people aren't going to go watch it. It's really going to piss me off. But this is a 2-part movie. So, don't be a little confused when this movie's very story driven. There's not a lot of action. There are action scenes. But what is that? 2.5 hour movie?
Yeah, I think
2 hours and 35 minutes.
Yeah, it's a lot of exposition and world building in the first one, but I think it's done really well. Like
it's done great.
Totally story driven.
Because anytime it felt like it could be boring, they got to an action scene, sped things up, and then went back to slowing it down.
The pacing was really great.
Yeah, so I think Rebecca Ferguson as Lady Jessica is my favorite character. But then the Baron's probably right there too.
Oh, the Baron was great. Stellan Skarsgård.
Skarsgård.
Terrifying.
That family is just
It's just scary.
Just actors.
Yeah,
Great
dude. Dave Bautista
actors.
was great too.
Oh no, I meant the Skarsgård family.
Oh well, yeah. I thought you meant in the movie family. But yeah,
The
Skarsgård's
Harkonnens
are great.
the Harkonnens
Yeah,
are a good family though.
Bill Skarsgård, everybody. Yeah, it's great.
Javier Bardem was very good.
He was.
I mean, Timothée Chalamet was good
Mm-hmm.
because people are like talking about him a lot and like how he doesn't have a lot of facial expression.
That's kind of the
The
point.
dude's crazy.
Yeah, that's
he's
kind
not
of the point.
Not crazy, but he's a little oddball.
Mm-hmm. His character is supposed to be like a cold, calculated guy.
Yeah, and he
He's
is.
Like,
You can
he
tell.
Is. Yeah, I think it was played really well, but it's just not the character that you emote a lot.
Yeah, like people are expecting him to be like a Spider-Man. Like,
Yeah,
super happy Luke Skywalker.
Yeah,
kind.
no, it's
He's
just it's not
like
that type of movie.
No, this dude's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
He's the Messiah.
Yeah,
literally what he is.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think all around, Gary Hughes, who did the cinematography of this, he's also doing the Batman.
Okay,
the movie looks stunning.
It's fantastic.
There's not a bad shot in that entire movie.
No, absolutely not. The sense of scale in this movie is it's crazy.
And IMAX, normally you still have to move your head a little bit, but Dune like immersed you into the IMAX screen, so it felt like you were like in the room, wherever that landscape they were, if they were on Arrakis or anywhere else.
Yeah.
And it was funny to see people on Twitter talking about it, and they're like, "Oh my god, Dune took so much from Star Wars."
No,
I was like, "Bro, this came out before
way
Star Wars, just because the movie didn't come
way
out
before."
And then like Twitter, if no one has Twitter, if you go on movie Twitter, it is the meanest place in the world.
I still don't have Twitter, so
oh, I love Twitter. But yeah, people were trying to be like, "Oh my god, this took so much from Game of Thrones, Star Wars," when really, all those like famous Lord of the Rings, all of them have taken bits and pieces from Dune, which they've all came out and said like Dune was the blueprint.
Yeah,
for all those things. The ships, everything reminds you of Star Wars. The scale is like Lord of the Rings. The political drama gives you Game of Thrones vibes.
Yep.
So if you like any of those things, I really think you'll like this movie. I think every actor and actress does their job perfectly. The writing's great.
It's great.
The score, our boy Hans Zimmer with the bagpipes.
The hardest Hans has ever zimmered, man. It was great. It was so great.
But
bagpipes.
No, I know we're like kind of like skipping around right now. We're not really into the film, but I think we're trying to get all the base things out of the way first.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Greg Fraser, Hans Zimmer, Denis. The dude's proving, in my opinion, that he's the best director right now. In my lifetime, he's the best director.
Yeah, me too.
Because I would have said Steven Jackson when I was a little bit younger, but he did Lord of the Rings.
You mean Peter Jackson?
Yeah, what'd I say?
You said Steven.
Not the running back on the Rams. Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
My bad. I know I'm about to get ripped apart for that. But you could have said him when he did Lord of the Rings, but then The Hobbit just wasn't as good.
Yeah, I still haven't seen The Hobbit. I've seen Lord of the Rings.
It's way too. It's like all CGI.
Is it really?
Yeah, they didn't do on practical. Dune's great because it's also, people don't believe anyone when they say this. Dune is majority practical effects.
Oh yeah,
they went all across the world to like do the filming for this movie.
Yeah,
they built the ships, like the ones that you could actually build. There's ships that are the size of planets in this movie. No. But it was, and this movie's budget was $150 million and looked better than any Marvel or DC movie ever put out, or Star Wars movies.
Yeah, it was great.
Because I feel like Denis knows when to use practical effects, when to use special, like Martin Scorsese, who's gotten very good at using a green screen.
Absolutely.
Like they don't overdo it.
Yeah, no.
But then we have guys like, nothing against you, Russo brothers. If you ever want to come on my podcast, please do. They use, it could be Kevin Feige, but I hate how much CGI there is. Like the Spider-Man suit.
Yeah, no, it does suck how much CGI is used, but
yeah, like I feel like this movie did so well. Like there's never a part where you're like, oh, that's CGI.
Yeah, no, it looks great.
Yeah, the whole movie
looks so good.
Timothée Chalamet was, of course, great. The action sequences look great.
They do look great for the most part. Every once in a while,
every once in a while, you could tell that they had like a dark Batman, like Nolan franchise feel to it, where like they would whiff and the person would still go down.
Yeah, but
this is also Denis' like first real action movie.
Yeah, I think.
And for his first like real combat scenes, I think it went pretty well.
It went really well.
But then we have probably one of our favorite scenes, both of us, is again, this is a spoiler episode. I am going to start saying spoilers now. 3, 2, 1. when Duncan Idaho dies,
Oh,
I know some people were saying that there was no emotional attachment to that.
yeah.
I could tell that they had a strong relationship.
Yeah,
Like the
from the
way
very beginning.
no one was hugging him like that. He would
Mhm.
run to him every time he
Yeah.
saw him. Like you could tell Paul really
Yeah.
loved Duncan.
He was kind of the only person he ever like smiled at.
Yeah.
Like it was the only time he ever showed happiness.
Yeah, because his mom and him have kind of like a weird relationship.
Yeah, even with his dad, he doesn't
His
really
dad,
like,
they
smile.
smirk at each other, and
Yeah.
like you can tell they love each other. But
Mhm.
Duncan's kind of like his best friend.
Yeah, I think he's the only person he like hugs in the movie.
Yeah, and Duncan
like-
was the one who was training him in
Yeah.
combat. Even though we don't see that in the movie,
Mhm.
he is the one that trains Paul, and he ends up dying trying to protect Paul and Lady Jessica.
Mhm.
And that scene, it's just I don't even know how to word it. It was just shot. It looked intense. Like you
Yeah.
felt like you were there for the whole
Yeah.
thing. The use of the armor,
Mhm.
the way that the thing was about to hit him, and he like kept it away. Like
Mhm.
all the different scenes.
No, it was great.
And sadly, he does die.
He does die.
And
You think he dies.
you think
And
he
then
dies.
he stands up
And then he stands
and
up.
pulls the sword out of his chest and kills like 3 more dudes.
Yeah.
It was sick.
He actually kills 6 more guys when he gets up.
6?
Yeah, you just don't notice it right away. Because there's like 6 of them, and he gets them and cuts 3 of them like
Yeah.
in one move.
God.
But yeah, it was a great scene. That's probably my
Mhm.
second favorite scene.
Yeah.
It's right around there. What is Leto Atreides,
Mhm.
Oscar Isaac. His scene with Paul on
Kaladin.
yeah, when they're at like the gravesite,
Mhm.
the graveyard, and he gives that whole speech about like leaders aren't chosen,
Yeah.
like they're just born to it. He's like, and Paul, you can tell Paul's like, what if I'm not meant to be this? Like, what if
Mhm.
I'm not going to be a leader? And he tells
Mhm.
him, he's like, think it'll be the only thing I ever need you to be. He's like my son.
Yeah.
And that's like a scene where you're like, for once in a movie, the dad actually loves his son.
Yeah, the dad actually, he's a good guy.
He's backing his son.
Yeah.
It's not some brutal scene where the dad's like hitting his son, telling him he's a failure. But no, my favorite scene is the last fight
Oh yeah.
between
Paul versus
what's his name?
Jameis?
Yeah, Jameis.
Yeah.
Who we see throughout the movie in dream sequences.
Mhm.
But really, it's Paul talking to himself.
Yeah.
But people keep getting that misunderstood. Like my buddy, one of my friends that was watching it with me, was saying that he didn't understand why he kept seeing this guy. It was his mind not really showing him that it was himself, but he was going to have to kill this man
Mhm.
because Paul Atreides dies at the end.
Mhm.
Without Timothy Chalamet doesn't die, but the name Paul Atreides dies, and he's now taking on his role as the Messiah.
Yeah.
Because for one life to start, one must end.
Mhm.
And Paul Atreides is dead,
Mhm.
in quote unquote. The name is dead. He's now taking his role as the Messiah.
Mhm.
And people are wondering what makes him the Messiah. And this is because Lady Jessica is part of the
Bene Gesserit.
Yeah, the Bene Gesserit, which are pretty much witches who control
Mhm.
everything in this world.
Yeah.
They have a thing called the Voice, which
Mhm.
is they can pretty much mind control people.
Yeah,
to do
it's like
things.
it's like a Jedi mind trick. Like that's
Yeah.
what it was based off of. But I think it's cooler. The
Oh, this
effect
is
of
cooler.
it. The effect of it is just it's so cool. How the sound you see their lips moving and the sound cuts out and it's just this loud, booming, distorted voice.
Yeah, and
So
the way
cool.
that they did it in the movie made it great.
Yeah.
Because
No,
when
it
I
was
was
fantastic.
reading Dune, I'd never read it like that.
Mhm.
Like how that's what it was going to sound like.
Yeah.
And that ended up being better than what I ever imagined it was going to sound like.
Mhm.
But yeah, and she was supposed to give birth to a daughter
Mhm.
because the Bene Gesserits have the choice
Mhm.
to have a boy or a girl.
Yep.
And she ended up letting her pride get to her, and she had a boy. She
Yeah.
was trying to birth the next Messiah.
Yeah.
And she ends up giving birth to Paul, and she's trying to train Paul in the way of the Bene Gesserit,
Mhm.
while he's also supposed to be the heir to House Atreides.
Yeah.
So he ends up leaving pretty much his role as Paul and taking full in to be the next Messiah,
Yeah.
save the people. But Lady Jessica having another baby,
Uh-huh.
making things complicated.
Yeah.
And quote unquote, we don't know if the baby makes it,
Mhm.
because there are a few times after some action sequences and running, she does keep checking her pulse on the baby.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll just see Dwight who gets cast as the baby. Not
Mhm.
saying it.
Yeah, I mean, I do know in the second book, the baby's kind of important.
Oh, the baby is extremely
Yeah,
important.
baby's very important in the book. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the second movie.
I'm not gonna lie. I hope they cut it into 3 parts.
Yeah, I think
I want
his
and
original plan was always a trilogy.
I want a
I think.
trilogy, and
Yeah,
then I want the Messiah.
yeah.
Like,
No, that'd
I
be
guess
great.
that'd be like part 3, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
But then we had people were. I know when I've been like reading all about people's responses. People were confused by Stephen McKinley as Howard, the security leader. The dude could roll his eyes back.
Yeah, yeah.
People weren't understanding why he's carrying around an umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
So he carries around an umbrella because he's pretty much like a computer.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see his roll his eyes back, and he
Mhm.
has the memory of a computer.
Yeah,
He can never be distracted.
yeah.
And if the sun's on him, it will distract his brain, it will
Mhm.
mess him up.
Yep.
That's why he carries around an umbrella, people. He's not
Mhm.
because he doesn't want to get sunburnt. It's because he's like a computer and they don't want the chip to fry.
Yeah,
But another great character, very important.
yeah.
More
Very
important
important.
coming forward.
Yeah.
And you actually feel bad for him at one part when
Mm-hmm.
the hunter tracker tries to kill Paul.
Yeah, and he says he fails,
He
and
failed, and he's like,
Mhm.
if you, and then Oscar Isaac gives a great performance.
Yeah.
Saying like, I don't care about your response. He's like, find him.
yeah,
Just find the spies.
Yeah,
And which they do.
Mhm.
And
hiding in the walls.
hiding in the walls.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
was
very
creepy.
creepy image.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a
Mm-hmm.
great scene, great acting.
Yeah, and the reason they have the guy as the computer, it's not explained in the movie, which I think helps the movie because in the book, I didn't read the book, but I've seen like videos and like backstory and stuff. And it's very there's a lot to it. So I'm happy they didn't put it in the movie because it would have dragged it down a lot. Basically, the short of it is that long ago, like thousands of years before the movie, there was a revolt of like everybody against computers because they were getting too smart or something like that. So they started revolting against computers. And so in this world, there's no computers. Everything is people. It's just super smart people who are bred and raised and trained to be computers. That's why you'll never see any computers in this movie and any of these movies because it's all just people just being very smart, which I think is really cool.
I like it more than the whole technology part.
Yeah, I think
I did like though when Paul was trying to learn about Arrakis.
Mhm.
And he's like watching the it's like same thing with power. It was death by PowerPoint.
Yeah.
And it's great to see in 10,119 or whatever year.
Mhm.
I think it's the year
I think.
that we're still using PowerPoint pretty much.
Yeah.
We haven't advanced enough to get rid of that.
Yeah, I think in like Earth years, right? For us years, I think it's supposed to be like 22,000 AD.
Yeah,
And
it's
they're still doing PowerPoints. It's great. It's great. Yeah. 20,000 years later, and they're still doing PowerPoints.
we're still stuck on Google Slides making your presentations.
Yeah.
But moving on from that to, I think the most interesting family is the
Mhm.
Harkonnens.
Yeah.
And the Harkonnens were in control of Arrakis for hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm.
And they were selling the spice, and they were the richest planet in the world.
Super rich. Yeah.
And they are led by Vladimir,
Mm-hmm. The Baron.
the Baron,
The Baron.
played by Stellan Skarsgård, as we talked about.
Yep.
Incredible.
Terrifying.
Looks nothing like himself.
Yeah.
The cosmetics, everything that they did
yeah.
for him. It took 7 hours every
7
day
hours
to
a day.
do this.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And Dave Bautista, I've never seen him like in a role like this.
Mm-hmm.
This made me want him as Bane so much, dude.
He'd be a good Bane.
Yeah, but DC said no.
Oh,
But
I remember.
we're not talking about DC today. We're talking about Dune. But
Yeah.
I do gotta mention how Robert
Dune.
Pattinson is the best Batman. But
no, even though it's not out yet.
going back, Dave Bautista gives a great performance. He's the leader of the Harkonnen army,
Mhm.
and he's brutal.
He is.
He decapitates 6 people. They're just
Yeah.
all in the line, surrendered.
Yeah.
Starts chopping heads off.
Yeah.
And even though we didn't get to see him a lot in this movie yet,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to have a massive role in part 2.
Okay.
The Harkonnens
sure.
are huge. Like, they're a big part in part 1.
Mm-hmm.
But Denise even said part 1 is laying the world.
Yeah.
Letting everyone understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Part 2 is a war. It is
Mhm.
an action-packed thriller.
Yeah, I think that's going to help the movie a lot because if you just put all of the war stuff in the first part, then it would have just regular audiences wouldn't have been able to watch it.
They were like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Why
they
are
would
they
have
fighting?
no idea.
Yeah, you need some background on it. And I
Yeah.
think Denis just I think he was the perfect director for this movie.
Mhm.
Every movie he always has these grand scales with these like fantastic themes.
Yeah.
Like even like his like Prisoners maybe not as much. That's probably his most grounded film.
Mhm.
But Arrival is this massive, fantastical idea.
Yeah.
And Dune is that. It's this massive scaled epic.
Yeah, totally.
And I think we got to talk about David Dalsmatian. This man dies in every Denis movie.
He gets the most brutal death scene in every single movie. He plays the character that's in it for like 5 minutes altogether.
Okay, sorry about that, everyone. I might have by accident stopped the recording for a couple seconds. But we were talking about Daniel Dalsmatian and how he dies in every Denis Villeneuve movie.
David Dalsmatian.
What did I say? Denis?
You said David or Daniel.
Same thing. But going back, he is only in this movie probably 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, no, he's not in it for long.
And he's great. I think he's a great actor, and he's great at these like creepy side roles.
Yeah, he's always good.
But yeah, dude always gets brutal deaths. This time he's
Every
poisoned. Prisoners, he shoots himself.
Yep. Blade Runner gets his neck snapped with a karate chop. Just bleeds out of his eyes. Yeah, Blade Runner, he bleeds out of his eyes. This one, his eyes get burned up. Then he doesn't have any more.
Yeah, that was
it was creepy.
Yeah, they turn black. Cause it's like the system frying in a computer.
Yeah, and he was sitting there like this. His mouth was open. It's like a dead rat. It's creepy.
Oh, yeah, he's like a dead rat. Yeah. But moving on from him, I think we're gonna go into Charlotte Rampling as the Reverend Mother. She was great.
She was great.
She's late in 2 scenes.
Yeah.
But you hear her throughout the movie.
She makes an impact in the movie. You remember her. Absolutely.
Yeah, like you'll never forget that she was in this. And she's in the scene when Peter. I said, God damn it, dude! What is with me and names today?
Get right.
Paul Atreides puts his hand inside the box, and the box pretty much is seeing if he can control himself because the box is pure pain and agony.
Yeah,
and he can't. The rule is that he can't take his hand out of the box or he will die.
They'll kill him.
And he's able to control himself, and she pretty much says he does have a chance to be the one. But she's also pretty much saying, if he's not, we have other guys lined up.
Yeah.
Like someone else could be the chosen one.
He's not special. Like he's special, but not to them yet.
Yeah. She's saying he hope he lives, though, because he is showing potential.
Yeah, he's got potential.
And they laid the groundwork for him in Arrakis. That they were like, it's all set up for you. Just choose the right path. And I'm starting to think, I think we talked about this before, I think that he is choosing the right path by going off into the desert.
Yeah.
But I think his mom doesn't want him to be the chosen one. I don't think Lady Jessica wants him to be the chosen one.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And she wants him to go back. I think she wants her next child.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a spoiler review. I can say what I want.
Yeah.
But
it's a girl, I'm pretty sure, in the book.
It is. But you never know.
You never know. Yeah, it's Danny.
Nothing wrong with that. But she pretty much wants her next child to be like the chosen one. Because it can be a girl.
It can be, yeah. And I think that's what they want. Because the first thing they say is like, you shouldn't have had a son.
We told you to have
They want her to have a girl.
Yeah.
So
then, because then she can become, what's the word? The name that they give them for
Bene Gesserit?
No, the all-powerful Bene Gesserit.
Messiah?
Yeah, it's pretty much just the Messiah.
Messiah, yeah.
But there's another word for it. It's like the leader of the Bene Gesserits.
I don't know.
And they wanted her to have a daughter, but she let her ego get to her because she wanted to give Oscar Isaac's character, Leto, a son, like an heir to the throne. But no. Charlotte Rampling, you're a badass, bro.
Yeah.
She was great.
She was great.
And then moving on to Dr. Yue.
Yep, Dr. Yue.
Is in it for 15 minutes.
Great.
Yep. Loved him.
It was good.
Too bad he had to shoot Oscar Isaac. But he also tried to kill the Baron. So, I mean, it was a two-way street. And then he gets his neck slit.
Yeah.
But
pretty sad.
This is one of the complaints that a lot of people who love the books have had with this movie is that you don't really... It's kind of rushed. Betraying the family. And in the books, it is over a little bit more period of time.
Yeah.
But people have to remember, this is a movie. It's a much harder thing to do.
Yeah.
You have 2.5 hours to do
a lot shorter time.
What? It's like 300 pages, like halfway through the book or something like that. That's a lot of scenes.
Yeah.
A lot of dialogue. So, I mean, I think he did the best of his capabilities. Yeah. And I think it still works.
Yeah, I thought it worked pretty well.
And he did great. I liked all of his interactions with Paul. One of my favorite scenes that didn't seem that big in the moment is when he's talking about for him to be careful. He tells Paul to like be cautious of your mother. Yeah. Be cautious of the Bene Gesserits.
Yeah, you can see that he actually cares about Paul and the whole Atreides family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like he cares more about Paul than he does Lady Jessica.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which, I mean, isn't wrong because people know that the Bene Gesserits, they might have an emperor, but really it's the Bene Gesserits running everything.
Yeah. They're all running it behind the scenes.
Yeah, and I
Yep.
think
Mhm.
they did a great job of showing that.
Yeah.
And the use of the silence,
Mhm.
like the bubble that they can make for complete utter
Oh,
silence.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
was another good scene
Yeah, I'm
between the
talking about
Baron
the Baron
and her.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
The
that was
Baron
great.
and Reverend Mother.
Mhm.
It was so. It was the way that he visualized everything worked.
Yeah.
So like the use of the armor, the use of everything. I think
Everything.
just did
And
such
the
a
sound editing, like everything's just it just works.
This movie's just
It's just good.
this movie. I swear to God, this movie doesn't win sound editing
Oh,
or
it has
visual
to.
effects.
Absolutely
I'll be
has
pissed.
to.
Denis deserves Best Director.
He does.
I don't care about the rest of. I do care about the rest of the movies coming out. If he doesn't win for this, I will be shocked.
Yeah,
As
he
much as I
should.
love Wes Anderson, I love Ridley Scott. I think
Mhm.
House of Gucci is going to be probably the Best Picture winner
Yeah, probably.
because I think these kind of movies. This movie's an epic. It's great.
Yeah.
But the first Lord of the Rings didn't win anything really.
Yeah.
I feel like it'll be like that. I feel like part 2 could be the one that pulls home a Best Picture.
Yeah,
I think
so.
this will get nominated, but I do have a feeling that House of Gucci will be the Best Picture winner
Yeah.
this year. But moving on to another character I want to talk about is Dr. Liette Kynes, who was played by Sharon Duncan Brewster. She was a very interesting character because
Mhm.
you could never really tell whose side she was on.
Yeah.
But then you slowly start to figure out that she's a Fremen.
Yeah.
And then she finally she tells him, like, I am a Fremen.
I'm a Fremen. Yeah.
And then kills the Sardaukar leader
Yeah.
in the most badass way.
She pushed down the thumper.
She pushed down the
Just-
thumper. She starts slamming her fist on the ground.
It was so cool.
She gets the worm to come,
Mhm.
and the worm just swallows
them up.
And it is an awesome scene.
Yeah, it was great.
Use, I kind of wish they got into this more of how they use, like the worms are used like strategically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think we'll get more of insight on that once Paul starts training, and they're gonna be like, the worms are used by us. Like we can control them.
Yeah, we control them.
Well, kinda. They're
Mhm.
still crazy. But Dr. Lacan, every scene she was in, I feel like she kind of like stole the screen a little bit.
Yeah, no, she was really good.
Because I like that whole conversation that Paul has with her in the water room. It's like the room where they used to try and like absorb water, but then people found spice.
Oh,
where
yeah.
Duncan dies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he tells her how he's like, I'm gonna make a run at the throne. She's like, what don't you understand? The emperor fears you. He wants you dead.
Yeah.
And like all
Yeah.
this stuff. And it's just a great scene. I think she did a great job. And I am happy because Dr. Lacan is a man in the book.
Oh, really?
Yes. A
Huh.
white man.
Interesting.
And then for
Yeah.
this, they changed it up. And I actually think it works.
Yeah, I think it works just fine.
And again, when people are like, you can't change the gender, this is another point of being like, yes, you can.
Like, who cares?
As long as it's written right and it's a
Yeah.
good actress
If
or
it's
actor.
the same character, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah. Especially going from book to this.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a difference. And she
Doesn't at
does
all.
a great job.
Yeah, she was fine.
And I don't know why he's up to the top. But Gurney,
Mhm.
I really like Josh Brolin as Gurney.
Yeah, he was
Even though
good.
he didn't look like how he's described, he's more chunkier. He's like very jolly.
Mhm.
And they do make a little callback to the books when Paul tells him, sing for me,
Sing
old
for
man,
me.
because
Yeah.
he likes to sing a lot in the books, which he didn't do in the movie.
Mhm.
And he's alive. People are like, I can't believe they killed him.
Yeah, no.
Because if you don't see a body die,
Yeah, he's not dead.
they're not dead. And you
No.
never see him die. You don't even see him get hit.
Yeah, he just runs and then there's an explosion.
And then it cuts away.
Yep.
I think
Bagpipes.
Josh Brolin did a great job.
Yeah.
I think Josh Brolin's a great actor.
He was great.
And I think people kind of forget about that because they think of him now as Cable and Thanos.
Yeah.
But the dude does some great movies.
Yeah, he's really great.
And he's great in this.
Mhm.
Javier Bardem as Stilgar.
Yeah.
Great.
He was great.
Not in it
Not
very
in it
much.
a lot, but
But they set up that he's going to be like his father figure for the rest of this
yeah,
movie.
absolutely.
Zendaya as Chani.
Yep.
Very good.
She was very good. It's
Looks
very
stunning.
much not in it for a while, but
Yeah, people.
kind of the point.
People are like mad.
yeah.
Do you see people like attacking you on Instagram Live?
Yeah.
They're like, why were you in Dune? I spent
weren't you
money
in
to
it?"
see you. Maybe if you read into the movie a little bit, you would know that she's barely in it.
Mhm.
But that's a different story.
Absolutely.
And she did a great job. She's beautiful, dude.
She is.
Like, not trying to I'm not objectifying or anything, but she just with the blue eyes.
Mhm.
Those blue eyes make everyone look pretty. Dr. Leah Kynes look great.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet with the blue eyes look great in that little flash scene he had.
Yeah.
But no, I think she looked great. She did a great job in the scenes that we had. I like when she's like talking to Paul. She's like, he'll make it quick, and Paul's like, Definitely
Yup,
not about to kill this
totally.
dude. And then we have, I think that we pretty much went through. I think we should go to Paul for a second. I know we said that Timothy Chalamet did a great job,
Mhm.
but I think the way I'm seeing it is Timothy Chalamet is a like upcoming actor still.
Yeah,
Like he's still young doing his
he's
movies.
still young.
I think this is like his Titanic to Leo.
Yeah. No, this I think this is his big like
Call Me
break.
by Your Name was like Gilbert Grape
Mhm.
for like Leo.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to compare the two because everyone keeps comparing Leo to Timothy Chalamet. Timothy Chalamet to Leo. And I think this is like his Titanic, where this puts him. This is the biggest actor right now.
Yeah.
Because
No, I think so too.
Leo's still big, but they don't do his movies often. Timothy Chalamet puts out a movie like every couple months,
yeah,
it feels like.
totally.
The King is a very good movie.
Mhm.
It was more of an indie film that was on Netflix. Did a great job.
Mhm.
Hot Summer Nights, which is the first movie I saw with Timothy Chalamet. Very good. But all in all, I just think that he did a great job. And he never actually auditioned for the role.
Really?
Denis called him and said, I want you to play Paul Atreides.
That's awesome.
And then they announced it on the late night show.
Mhm.
They asked him, like, is it true that you've been cast as Paul Atreides?
Mm.
And that was in 2018. And I was so excited when they announced that because
Yeah.
I'd just seen Hot Summer Nights around that point.
Gotcha.
So I think he did a great job. And it seems like he put in some work like to figure out like how to be able to fight and stuff. Because that's him doing his stunts.
Yeah, no, he looked really good in all the fight scenes he's in.
Yeah, so I'm
Like-
excited to see him in part 2.
Yeah, so am I.
I can't wait for part 2, dude. Like,
I'm excited for
I
it.
know, like, I know I talk about the Batman a lot. I feel like this is gonna be better than the Batman. Batman's gonna be like an 88. This is a 90. This is
Yeah.
The more I talk about it, the more I want to give it like a 92.
Yeah.
Because I love this movie. I
Mhm.
think because I don't think there's a bad part about this movie.
No, everything was just great.
I know people are like, it's not funny.
That's the point. It doesn't have.
It doesn't have to be funny.
Not everything's a Marvel.
Yeah,
movie.
not everything's a
No.
Marvel movie. I know people are like, there's like 3 jokes. There's a couple funny scenes.
Yeah.
It's not like pure laugh out loud like Marvel.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm
There's a few-
sorry, Icarus didn't smash through a table and there's like the IKEA fall set.
It's IKEA.
No, I'm sorry, none of that happens. This movie is a good movie.
Mhm.
Marvel movies are fun movies.
Yep.
Some of them are good movies, but all in all, this is an epic. Like this is an award-winning film,
Absolutely.
and I don't want to be like so judgmental on Marvel because I still like Marvel movies.
Yeah.
But I hate how everyone wants to be like Marvel.
Yeah, it sucks. It's just every movie is trying so hard.
That's why you
Got
got to
that
like
formula down.
you got to really hold on to Christopher Nolan, Denis, Wes Anderson.
Yeah,
Because
they
these
just.
PTA is
Mhm.
Licorice Pizza. Talk about a movie that I cannot
I'm so excited for that movie.
wait to watch, bro.
So excited.
That movie's gonna be great.
Yeah.
But you gotta hold on to these directors because they're still keeping pure cinema around.
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese, who's still putting out bangers.
Mhm.
Dude's old, looks like he's got caterpillars above his eyes. But yeah, this movie deserves all the credit that it's gotten
Mm-hmm.
and more. Like when it came, now I'm kind of annoyed at IGN because when the critic scores first came out,
Yeah, it was a 7,
it
right?
was at
on IGN?
7.
Yeah,
and I was
no.
like, this movie is not a 70%.
No, absolutely
This
not.
movie is a high 80s, low 90s.
Totally.
And yeah. So I think that actually puts an end to our Dune review. I think we
Yeah,
pretty much went through
I
everything.
think so. That was everything.
Do you have any last things you want to add to the people listening?
I don't know. Just see the movie.
Yeah,
Go
watch
watch
the
it
movie.
in theaters. Go watch it. If you miss it on an IMAX, you suck. But like, just at least see it in a theater. It's worth the money.
Yes, unless you have if you have a massive TV,
Oh yeah,
like
that's
an 88
okay.
inch TV or something like
Yeah,
that.
turn the lights off. Turn the volume all the way
Turn
up.
your phone off.
Oh,
Do not look at your phone.
don't.
I've not looked. I've watched this movie 4 times. I know what's gonna happen. I have not yet looked at my phone during it.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Yeah, because you're gonna miss something. Because I'm telling you, every time I've watched it, I've learned a little something extra.
Mhm.
extra.
And the movie's just fun to look at. Every scene has some
It's
visual
pretty.
that's amazing.
And in IMAX, we had to move your head to look to the left side of the
Mm-hmm.
screen, to the right side of the screen. It just made it. You're in the world.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of the best movies to do that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen someone so immersive probably since Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
Harry Potter. That's probably
Yeah.
the scale, everything about it. It's just a good movie.
Everything.
It's a great movie. I'm done with saying
It's
good.
a really
It's
good
a
movie.
great.
It's
It's in my
it's a
great
great
category
movie.
of movies.
Yeah, no.
Great acting, great writing, great film,
Great cinematography.
great cinematography,
score.
great score. Everything about this was great.
Yeah.
This was probably the happiest I'll be about a movie. Probably until
Mhm.
the Batman comes out.
You and the Batman.
Don't hate on my love for Rob Pattinson. But that is the end of our Dune review.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into fan questions, let's do our. Give us your recommendation of the week, Ryan. Why
Recommendation of the week.
fan questions?
Um, I think since we're talking about Denis Villeneuve, I think if you have not seen it yet, watch Prisoners. It's such a good movie.
It's in my top 5 movies ever.
Me too. It's so good. Every scene is like every scene introduces something, and you're like, oh, how does that matter to the overall plot? And by the end of the movie, everything just makes sense.
And it all connects.
It all connects.
Like
everything.
Like a maze.
Yeah, it's a maze.
Not trying to spoil it, dude. Not trying to spoil Prisoners.
Yeah. If I'm gonna recommend a TV show too, because I meant to do it last time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Mindhunter.
Yeah.
Great show.
David Fincher.
David Fincher.
Second favorite director.
So good. Great show.
So I think I'll do the same thing as you. I'm gonna recommend Russian Doll. It's a show on Netflix. It is getting released. It is getting a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Rick and Morty. I'm gonna throw Rick and Morty in this. I know most people are like, "This is a film podcast." Rick and Morty is some of the best written TV on right now. And if you don't think so, go F yourself. Rick and Morty is a banger. But then movie, I think I'm gonna follow you in the Denis Villeneuve category. And I just did an assignment for my college classes. I had to write a review on Enemy, which is one of his first movies. And I'm telling you, you will be confused, shocked, scared, excited. You feel every emotion throughout this film. And it's not that long. I think it's like 2 hours, maybe a little bit less, a little bit more. But it's a very good movie. Highly recommend. There's only 5 characters that talk in the entire movie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And 2 of them are played by Jake Gyllenhaal. So it's great. I highly recommend it. It's a very pretty looking movie. Mm-hmm. And now, moving on to our fan questions. Thank you again to everyone who has sent in a fan question this week. And I'm sorry to all the other questions I was not able to answer. So, have you seen Halloween Kills yet?
I have not. Oh, no.
So, I guess you can't answer this question. Thoughts on Halloween Kills, and how do you feel about them doing the 4-year time jump for Halloween Ends? This comes from my friend Sean. And I enjoyed Halloween Kills. I think if going into that movie, you can't go into it like a cinephile. Like, you have to go into that with just the love of Michael Myers and like wanting to watch his movies. Because it's not like the last one, just Halloween, the one that just came out in 2017. But it was fun watching Michael just brutally kill people for an hour and 50 minutes or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. It was good. Was it a good film? No. Some of the writing's awful. And I love Danny McBride.
You know, oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a great and he wrote them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I think there's good scenes, some bad scenes, but all in all, I gave it like a 50.
Yeah.
It's like half right in the middle. And the 4-year time jump, I'm okay with because it wouldn't make sense for him to still be able to fight. I don't want to spoil what happens at the end, but some things happen. So the 4-year time jump after Halloween Kills would make sense. Mm-hmm. Now moving on to another question. If you could do an animated movie on any character, who would it be and why? And this is from Deirdre.
Animated movie. Yeah. Any character. Huh.
So I've been thinking about this a lot because I got asked this question before I broke my ankle. I want like an adult DC styled animation, kind of like The Killing Joke, like that kind of level. I want some Martian Manhunter action.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I need some more on him because ever since I was little, I loved him in the Justice League show. Mm-hmm. I loved him in, even though I hate the CW, the Martian Manhunter is pretty good in that.
Yeah,
and I love seeing him in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, no, he was cool. I liked him a lot in that movie.
So I want to see more on him, and I think that's probably him. Some Rorschach.
Oh, Rorschach would be awesome.
Another adult animation style.
Yeah,
and Constantine because I love Constantine.
Constantine's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think maybe like a Hawkeye show would be cool. Like we're getting a live action one, but
we're getting one next.
I know we're getting a live, but an animated one would be cool because that guy kind of gets like, he's not in the movies that much. He's not super important in the movie. Let's be honest here. He's kind of just like the sixth guy that you call from the Avengers. He's just the guy with a bow and arrow. But in the comics and stuff, he has so much more stuff that he can do. Like he's just such a cool character in the comics. So I think an animated show would be able to portray that more than a live action.
Yeah, no, I agree with
I
you.
think, yeah,
I
it'd
like
be pretty
Hawkeye.
cool.
I
So do I.
love them as Ronin too. I love them just killing a
Oh
bunch of
yeah, it's
people.
cool. Apparently they're gonna talk about that in the
Yeah,
show
they're
too.
not gonna let that go, which
Not
I'm
at all.
very happy about. And the final fan question before we go: are you nervous about the Eternals after seeing is the lowest critic score in the history of the MCU? This is by Livia, not your sister.
Oh.
Livia, just Livia.
Yeah, my sister's not cool enough.
Livia, this is a very good question. I'm kind of just sad about the reviews because I had Eternals being the best MCU movie of the year.
Mm.
And right now it seems like I might have been wrong. But I also don't want to read that because the audience score is at like a 90.
Really?
Yeah, the audience seems to like it.
Okay.
Critics didn't seem to like it. And one of my favorite movies, which I don't think is a great movie, but BVS, which I really enjoy, had a 28% audience score and a 72
Deserved
critics. No, I'm sorry, I had a 72 audience score. It did not deserve a 28.
No,
That's
but it's
lower
not
than
good.
Darkman the movie.
Yeah, no, it didn't deserve that, but it's
It
not
deserved
good.
like I think a 60.
40,
No.
45.
The theatrical release, yes. Ultimate Edition, better. Because Chris Terry wrote the Ultimate Edition. Zack Snyder wrote the other version.
Okay.
Sorry, Zach. But no, I'm not nervous. I think people got so used to a certain blueprint of Marvel movies that it kind of ruined how people watch them. And I
Yeah.
think Chloe Zhao, who made Nomadland,
Mm-hmm.
probably my second favorite movie from last year.
Yep.
And I think I think she's a great director. I think all the actors, even the critics are praising the actors.
Yep.
So I don't know what's going on because they're saying it's stunning with great acting.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where it could have went wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe some pacing. I know it's long.
Yeah.
But that won't bother me. But no, I don't think I'm nervous. How about you?
I don't know. I think I was kind of nervous even before the critics came out because my thought was just there's so much stuff in this movie. Like there are 7 Eternals and then the Celestials and then everything. Like there's so much stuff packed into one movie. And yeah, it's 2.5 hours long. It's the third longest Marvel movie, but it's a lot to put into one movie. So I was nervous from the beginning, and I'm still gonna see it obviously.
Yeah,
but
I'm still gonna go watch it.
like I don't know. It doesn't make me nervous because I kind of expected it. I didn't expect it to be reviewed this bad, but I thought it was going to be like an 80 or something. I just thought it was going to be too packed.
Yeah, but now what it is making me nervous for is there's so many characters.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's making me a little nervous for No Way Home.
Yeah.
Because
me too.
every time a Spider-Man movie adds too many villains, I've talked about this before, it's been bad.
Yep.
The 2 worst Spider-Man movies are the ones with the most villains.
Yeah.
And
totally.
Guess we'll have to wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
But I do need to know for sure. I need to know if Andrew Garfield's gonna be in this damn movie, bro. But no, thank you guys for the questions.
Thank you.
Thank you to all my sponsors, Cove Company, Chucky on Sci-Fi. Thank you for Love Bracelets. Use the discount code The Popcorn Podcast to get 25% off your first deal with some free shipping. Thank you to Anchor for letting me record. And thank you, Ryan, for coming on the show and doing this episode with me.
No problem.
You probably will never be back on.
Yeah, I know. Third favorite.
Maybe fourth now. But no, thank you again for coming on.
Yep.
Thank you all for listening. I hope you guys enjoy listening to it as much as we do recording it. And I will be back Actually, I'll probably be back on Thursday. Sorry, this is a weird recording schedule all of a sudden. But I will be back Thursday, and it will be a news review. Maybe a little bit talk about The Last Duel. And yeah, I think that's all we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, hope you guys have a good rest of your day.
Thank you for listening.
Just want to give a shout out to my mom for being the best. And I will talk to you guys later.